In this video, we'll be looking at these Baofeng mini handheld radios. I'll start with a quick unboxing and then get them all set up and show you all the features and everything like that. So just getting into the box here first. Looks like the first thing we have on top is going to be some USB-C cables for charging them, of course. Both are USB-A to USB-C. It looks like we have the antennas here. Some lanyards that are tied into knots, so you're going to be able to attach a lanyard to these, of course, to hang them around your neck if you want to. It looks like we have the back clips here. 2 of those. Nice user manual. We have the batteries here. And finally we have the actual radios themselves. Nothing else in the box, so quite a few accessories and pieces and everything we have here. So we'll just get one set up to show you what it looks like. So this is the actual radio. It is very compact. That's going to be by far the biggest selling point of these. They're super compact compared to most walkie-talkies and radios, but the nice part is they're still very feature-packed. So despite their small size, they're still going to have a lot of the same features as bigger radios, which is super nice to see. So we'll just go ahead and install one of the batteries here and then kind of show you around the radio itself. Installation is pretty easy here. You just take the battery, put it in the back, and then kind of slide it on like that. So just like that, we have the battery installed. You can install the antenna as well, of course. Easy to just screw that on. The nice thing is this is a detachable antenna, of course, so you are able to add a longer one if you want to. They do include a fairly short antenna here just because they are supposed to be a compact radio. But if you want to boost your signal a bit more, you can purchase a separate longer antenna. So that's what that looks like, and then we can finally attach the clip here as well. All it took for the clip was just kind of sliding it in place, and just like that we have a complete radio. And just looking over the radio on the top here, of course, we have that antenna. Next to it is an LED, which you're going to be able to turn on and kind of read maps and things if you want to, so nice to have that built in. And then we also have the power and volume switch, so if we turn this a little bit, it will turn it on. And we can, of course, turn it further to increase the volume if we want to. Then on the front here, we have a bunch of different buttons for programming the channels and all of that. We also have this button here, which is going to be for searching as well as turning on that LED. We do have dual push-to-talk buttons, so there's an A and a B. This is going to be great if you want to be talking to 2 separate groups or individuals. So for example, you can have one group on one channel and another group on another channel. Holding the A push-to-talk will just speak to the first group, and holding the B push-to-talk will just speak to the second one. So nice, you can kind of divide it up if you want to. There's a lot you can do with that, so it's really nice to have that functionality built into one radio rather than having to carry 2 separate ones. Underneath here, we have our monitor button or our custom function button. And then on the other side here, we do have hookups for our headphones and microphone if we want to. So if you want to connect a separate mic or connect a pair of wired headphones, you can do that through these 2 ports here. And finally on the back, we do have that USB-C port. So it's not going to be using any weird proprietary charger or AA batteries or anything like that. You are going to be able to charge these via USB-C, which is great. It's going to make it super convenient if you're in the woods or something and your radio dies. All you need is a portable charger and a USB-C cable. You'll be able to easily charge your radio. In terms of actual functionality, these are very capable radios, especially for the size. So we do have a few different modes here. Of course, this is a GMRS radio, so you should be able to transmit over very long distances as expected. It should cover a few miles if you're going to be in the woods or something similar, and much farther if you're going to be using repeaters as well. So these are, of course, going to be compatible with repeaters as well. You'll need to program that into the channels. But if you are using repeaters, you can get close to infinite range, as you would expect with a GMRS radio. So all that alone is great, of course, but we also have 999 channels, which I think is super impressive. So we can actually switch between all the different channels, pushing these little buttons here, or you can actually type in the specific channel number through the buttons down here. And of course, we have those 999 channels across 2 different push-to-talks, the A and the B one here. Having that many channels could take a very long time to program on the radio, so thankfully you can actually program these via Chirp on a PC or using a mobile app and Bluetooth as well. I'm personally not programming too many, so it's pretty easy to do here on the radio. You can just switch to this mode here. So frequency mode. Then you can actually type in the specific frequency you want. So if I want 435,629, for example, that would just appear there like that, so I can really easily program one channel at a time. So good that you're able to customize the channels on the radio themselves. These number pads make that pretty easy. But of course, if you're going to be programming a bunch of channels at a time, you can do that via Chirp or the mobile app, which is super convenient. So on top of being a GMRS radio, it's also able to receive both UHF and VHF frequencies. That's going to be good, of course, for receiving potential weather alerts and things like that. You are able to get all those through here. There's also an FM radio as well, so if I push this side button here, it will turn on the FM radio. So again, I programmed this side button to be able to do that. This is a customizable button, so you can set it to do different things, but I found it pretty convenient to just set it to the radio. When I want to switch to radio mode, I just tap that button, and it will turn on your normal FM radio.
So there could be a lot of movement. I think it could be a...
On top of that, we can really easily access the weather broadcast as well, just by holding down the 0 here.
It's this afternoon. Showered. Highs in the mid-50s. Wind slight.
It's nice to be able to quickly access that as well. And another cool kind of feature here is that if we hold on the menu button, it will start a stopwatch too. It's pretty unique. I have not seen that on another radio, so nice that you have really easy access to a stopwatch.
Just to give you an idea of how these sound, of course it's a pretty standard radio sound, but this is kind of what the audio would sound like even from very far away.
So yeah, overall these are extremely capable GMRS radios. There is a lot that they can do in such a small form factor, which I think is by far the biggest selling point. I will say the antenna limits them a little bit potentially, just because it is a pretty compact antenna, so you might want to add a longer one depending on what you're going to be doing with these. But the nice thing is you can really kind of make them as simple or as complicated as you want to. If you want to program all the different channels with Chirp, you're going to be able to do that. Or if you're just looking to put these two on the same channel and get a bunch of range out of them, you're going to be able to do that as well. The built-in stopwatch and flashlight and FM radio and such I think are just additional bonuses, overall making these an extremely capable set of radios despite being small enough to fit in my front pocket.